guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you didn't know, I'm Chloe. Hi. You may know me from EurovisionHub, you may know me from my Instagram. I don't know where you know me from, but you know me because you're on this channel. I came up with an idea a couple of days ago and I put up a poll on my Instagram story, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me. Everything should be down in the description. I put up a poll asking if people wanted to see like my Eurovision Top 41 and like me talking about the entries, because I get that Eurovision Hub is a first reaction and you don't get a full-fledged opinion after I've listened so many times to the songs. I thought, why not film this video? I put it up on Instagram, everyone wanted to see it basically, and then I did ask if people wanted to see this after all the videos were released on Eurovision Hub, and the majority was yes. So I'm filming this before all of them have gone up. However, this should be up after they're all on Eurovision Hub. So if you want to see my first initial reactions to the song, go over to Eurovision Hub over on YouTube. Seriously, we put our heart and soul into these reaction videos every single time we react. So just, if you want to see our first reactions, and it's me and a bunch of other people, so go over there and check them out. But today I'm going to be talking about my top 41, giving my opinions now, in the present. Bearing in mind that opinions always change. I constantly, if I like a song more, I'll change my top around. So this is my top now. I could do a top after the show. The possibilities are endless. If you want to see anything from me after this video and whatever else I do on Eurovision Hub, let me know, because I want to try and get to doing this more. But yeah, let's just get into me ranking the songs and me talking about everything. So we'll do 41 up to 1. This is probably going to be a decently long video, so let's just get started. So in 41st place is Australia. Now, I feel like I need to talk a lot about this just now, because I got a decent amount of hate for absolutely hating it, because I hate opera. Right, I will give a rundown. In my reaction, I had said multiple times that I appreciate what it takes to be a opera singer. The technique that you need to have, the way you train your voice, is absolutely mental, and I give every opera singer the most astounding props ever. However, opera is not my taste. However, I did like La Forza last year. I grew to like it. So I don't know what it is this year for me in Australia. It could be for me the way that the pop and the opera merge. I don't think that's well done enough for me. I did say it was Estonia last year because opera, and the staging was very similar for me. However, now I see that there's a massive difference, and I think the hate on that comment was more towards Louise, which is very weird. We all have our own opinions. What we hear for the first time and what we say changes, and that's why I wanted to do this. I still don't like the entry. I think if this would be a non-qualification for Australia, I would not be surprised, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised if it qualifies either. I just, whenever it comes on Spotify, I just skip it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the way the pop and the opera merge. Kate's voice is stunning, but I just can't grow to like the song the way that I would love to. In 40th place is Israel. Now, this isn't out when I'm filming this, and I don't know what they're going to include for my reaction, obviously. So I'll kind of touch on a couple of points that I said in the video. It is very traditional. I think this is more traditional music, and I appreciate sticking to your culture. I appreciate that so much, and I think I rambled about a lot about that in the Cyprus video. Sticking with your culture, sticking with something completely different to what you sent last year, in my book that's way better than just being basic and generic. So I give Israel so much props for trying something completely different from last year. I think I also mentioned that his voice portrayed a lot of raw emotion, and that it's definitely probably going to elevate this live. But to me, if this came on Spotify, I would probably skip it because it's not my type of music. And that's opinion. Imagine that. We have opinions in this world. Oh my god. But No, but seriously, I think maybe live I'll grow to love this way more. We'll just have to see. Well, if Israel had to go for the semis this year, they probably would not qualify. Sorry. 39 is Croatia. Now, I didn't do reaction to this video. I think I was exhausted from the amount of reactions I was just doing constantly. And I think I just had to miss one out, and Croatia was the one I decided to miss out. So when I first heard it, I'll need to kind of talk about my first reactions, because you guys don't know how I felt about it. I had mixed reactions at first. I was like, okay, this is kind of like a good ballad, and then watching it was kind of like, what's going on? I think listening to it's way better than watching it. I think it's just the staging at the national final kind of off-puts people, and I noticed that in the actual EurovisionHub reaction video, because I did watch it. A lot of people were put off by the staging, I think, and what he was wearing. Other than that, like, it's a decent song. It's just repetitive, and then the key change is decent, but I don't know. I think this one could definitely go up if I were to just listen to it, but again, it's a whole package, and I also get that I said it's a song contest at one point. I think I said that in one of my reactions. It is also a song contest, but for viewers, it's a massive like spectacle. It's a performance. You need to have every aspect, and the song's decent. It's also, I can't get the performance in my head when I listen to it. It's like that with a lot of songs. You can't get the performance out of your head. You kind of visualise it. And yeah, I think that's kind of why it's lower on my list anyway. 38 is Georgia. This is another one that isn't out when I'm filming this, so again, I don't know what I'm going to put. I think I said this is quite, it's got like a rock element into it, which kind of intrigues me. But again, I don't know if it's his voice. I think his voice kind of puts me off on this one. It's quite, how do I say, it's like, it's so weird to describe this entry. It's like a ballad, and then it's got like rock, so it's like a rocky ballad, and then his voice is very like deep. It kind of puts me off. I don't know if I mentioned that, but listening to it more, I think that's what it is. I think just his voice puts me off of this, and obviously you can't listen to a song with the voice, so yeah, it's kind of just there. I probably like would skip it if I paid close attention, but if it was just in my ear and I was like doing work or something like that, I probably would just let it be. Yeah, it's just that type of song for me. 37 is Latvia. Now I think we got a decent amount of hate for just hating this. What I first thought was that it was just dull, there was nothing to it. I was really expecting someone to call me out for being contradictory, and I was like, okay. Basically, I think a lot of people have that feeling of like Latvia and Slovenia are so similar, like they're just the same thing, they're like slow and boring. For me, I'll talk about Slovenia later and why that has a bit more of a magic like element to it for me, but Latvia didn't have anything when I was watching it. I think I got bored watching it. Listening to it, it's like, it's really calming, it's soothing, it's melodic, and it doesn't make it a bad song. It's just, I think for the casual viewer, this will be so boring. And for me, if I didn't like film like these reaction videos or these like this right now, I would probably just think the same. Like if I was just a casual viewer and I was watching the semi-finals, I would think this is so boring. And now, on the other hand, I do obviously listen to the songs a lot more. I have them on Spotify and I listen to them like walking to and from school. And I think that's why this isn't really low for me. This is like just above like my bottom 5. Oh no, it's the top of my bottom 5, never mind. I think for me, it is just there. That's how I can describe it. It's there. I would notice it and I would be like, oh, that's Latvia's entry. But I wouldn't take the interest into listening to it, and I think they need to amp up the actual stage performance as well, because it was just so the same and I was getting bored watching it, I'm not gonna. 36 is Germany. Hi sisters. I am always going to be mortified they put my intro in for that. Oh my god. I did it as like a joke, and I'm pretty sure I said, oh, they're not gonna put that in or something like that after I filmed the video, and they used it, and I was like, damn it. I think Germany could have chose better. I think this was included, that I said Germany was the weakest of the big five. Yeah, I stand by that statement still. It is the weakest of the big five, and it's a weird big five this year, because at first I was like, the big five's pretty strong. Like when we had Italy, France, the UK and Spain, I was like, wow, we have a pretty strong big five going, let's see what Germany does. And then they released Sisters, and they chose Sisters, and I was like, that was probably a mistake. It's just nothing special, and it doesn't help that they're not sisters. And then I found out later, like, I don't even think they're friends. They were put together. Thanks for ruining the illusion. Thanks. I think I noticed that somewhere on Twitter and I got really annoyed. But it's just nothing. Like, the only part I like about this song is like the children's toys, like, music in the background. Seriously, that's the only thing that like draws me into this song, and it gives me nostalgia. And I'm like 16 years old, but it gives me nostalgia to my childhood, and I've got one of the jewellery boxes on my chest of drawers right there. That's the only thing I like about the song. And maybe their voices as well. Like, at first I thought they blended well together, and I think listening to it more, I'm just like, are they just screaming at each other? Like, I can't tell what's going on, and I don't know what they're going to do for the staging, if they're going to keep it or what, but like they definitely need to figure out what they're doing, because it's really, it's not what I would expect from a song called Sisters, you know? Like, the song, the lyrics are really, like, meaningful, and, like, they have a good meaning, and oh my god, they're so cute, but, like, that's the only thing it's really got going for it, I think. Yeah. 35 is Austria. Now, again, this isn't released when I'm filming this. I found this one note all throughout. I don't think I was too enticed by this. This was just the same. Even the video didn't excite me. It was just her standing there. Yeah, I don't think much has changed from my first reaction to this. Like, seriously, I didn't react to it that long ago either, but I think I skip it every time it comes on Spotify, which is kind of like, I will always say, no song will be my toilet break. Like, I don't believe in having a toilet break song. I always find that very disrespectful. So I don't do it. I usually go, if I need to, during like an interval, or like a recap. I'll even go during a recap if I really need to. I just don't find it like respectful to go have a toilet break during a song. If you don't like it, like, sure, I get that, but at least have the respect. I guess a lot of people would think like some of the songs I mentioned previously could be their toilet break. I'm never going to use that phrase because I don't like it. But this could probably be a lot of people's like toilet break, because it's just one note. I don't know what they're going to do for the staging for this. Maybe if it's very visually enticing, this could bring in a lot more like viewer votes, but I'm not sure, to be honest. 34 is Finland. If you saw how excited I was for Darude's, oh, I've been so let down. Basically, what I said in the reaction stands. Singer's voice, Sebastian's voice, whatever his name is, don't really care. Doesn't sit it at all. I don't like his voice with this song, and it puts it way lower. Like, I love the instrumentation of it, but you can't get past the singer. The singer's singing your song. Like, you need to find that singer that's gonna obviously just oomph up your song, and I don't think they had a good singer for this, and that just, it falls short for me compared to so many other songs this year. 33 is Lithuania. A lot of people like this. I can't see the appeal. I just find it generic. I find this so generic, and compared to last year, like literally had me in tears during the final, and I don't think this year's like anything special. It's just there, and it's generic, and it's boring, and the performance didn't even like fully entice me. Number 32 is Estonia. Again, same with Lithuania in a way. Generic, but the visual performance actually did kind of entice me a bit more with the like camera work and all of that. That made me intrigued. I think that's why this is higher than Lithuania. It's still generic for me. It's a very generic pop song, and I found it that the singer's Swedish, and it makes sense why I thought of Avicii at first. But yeah, I think they're going to do something very similar to what they've done in the final, in their national final for the actual staging. Maybe that could entice viewers to vote for them, but yeah, it's just a generic song for me. 31 is Poland. Again, this hasn't been released either when I'm filming this, so I'm trying to... I think my issue with this is... I don't know how they're gonna stage this to make it interesting. It kind of just... At first I thought they were just like shouty singing. I've grown to kind of like it, but the way they were like portrayed in the music video and they were just standing there, I was like, please don't do something like that in Tel Aviv, because it's going to be so boring. I think that's what's kind of keeping it down, that fear of they're going to stage it very badly. And it's not this, it's kind of ethnic in the way that the singers are. I think it's like traditional and it's like ethnic, which is good. It's an artic in my book and there's Polish in there, so you know, native language tech. I don't know what it is that is keeping it, so I think it is the fear of staging for this. 30 is Moldova. This reaction caused a lot of hate towards Davia, didn't it? I get why so many people were thinking this is boring, because I thought it was boring as well. The thing it has going for it for me is her voice, the key change. I think that's it. It's weird because I can listen to the studio version fine. I think the studio version is perfect. Not perfect, but like it's better. I think it's something to do with the live performance that has this lore for me, and that's what you really judge the song on, is the live performance, and that's why it's lore. I can listen to the studio version fine. It's just weird. I don't know. 29 is Montenegro. Now this has had a massive leap for me. Oh my god, the revamp did this well. I think the revamp just boosted that up for me. At first the revamp was a bit dodgy and I was like, what am I listening to? And then the more I listened to it, I was like, oh, okay, I like this. I like what they've done with this. At first, my first reaction was like, what are they doing? This is completely different from Montenegro. I don't get their staging. I still don't get what they were doing in the national final. I don't get it. But I prefer the revamp and I can't wait to see what they're going to do in Tel Aviv with this. 28 is Ireland. This went up for me though. I think I said in my reaction, nothing could beat last year for me in Ireland. But I found myself like humming this a lot. It's really weird. Like I'll find myself kind of catching the melody, like every time I'm with somebody I'm confusing him with shoes, like that bit kind of gets stuck in my head a lot. And I think that's kind of good. It's got a catchy hook onto it. I can't remember fully what I said in the reaction. We'll find out when it's released. But I do like this, and it needs to come on Spotify ASAP. Seriously, like, can the remaining songs just be released on Spotify already? It's kind of annoying. 27 is Azerbaijan. It is very pop. I don't know what they're gonna do with this live. I have no clue still. I do like this song though. I did find myself after filming the reaction humming like the shut up about it, shut up about it. Like I had that stuck in my head for like 5 minutes afterwards. I just couldn't stop and I was like, what am I doing with my life? I need to film. I think I had to film a reaction after it. I was like, it needs to get out of my head. So I think that says something. Like, I think that's what this has going for it, the catchy hook. It's very pop, it's going to drive a lot of people in. I think a lot of people could say this is generic though. I think it kind of is, but in a way it's so weird because it's got that ethnic flavour in it. And it's completely different for Azerbaijan to have that, like, not the ethnicness, because we've always like been good with their ethnic song. I think it's the ethnicness with the pop that is mixed together that is weird. But I love it. I'm so upset it's not higher in my top, but I've just got songs that I like more. But I really like this and I really hope it gets Azerbaijan back into the final because I would love to see this in the final. 26 is Belarus. This is another one that's kind of snuck up my top and I didn't realise where it was and I was like, oh, why is that there? This is so catchy, oh my god. Her voice as well for being 16 years old, like she's the same age I am. and I don't even have the confidence to like go sing on a stage in front of that many people. Like seriously, tremendous confidence for her. I hope she does well in Tel Aviv. Like I don't want to say I don't think she'll qualify, but I don't think this would appeal to a lot of like the mass audience. I'd be like pleasantly surprised if this did qualify though. Just I like this. It's just a really good pop song. It's a feel good pop song, and I could just listen to it and bop, bop about, 25 is Iceland. I don't think you got much of a reaction from me in this video other than I'm confused. Like, how many times could I have said I'm confused in that video? So many times. Also a little secret about that video. My laptop decided to kind of just, melt down. And like, I think about 10, 15, 20 seconds before the song had finished, maybe even 30 seconds before the song had finished, it had shut off. Like, my browser had closed down. Like, my laptop was like, no, you can't finish your reaction. I was like, well, I can't film this again. So I just pretended to like, yes, like, yeah, I pretended to do it for about 15, 20, 30 seconds. And then did my outro. Because I was like, I don't know what to do. So that's what I did. I did actually watch the end of the I did watch the end of the video afterwards. And yeah. It's so weird, and it's so what? It's such a spectacle, and I think I stand by what I said. It's going to be such a shock to the normal viewer, but I think that's what's going to kind of attract people in the way that Hungary did last year. You wouldn't expect something like this in Eurovision, but you get it, and it kind of cracks that mold of what Eurovision is, and I would love to see us in the final. 24 Switzerland. This is another one that isn't out, and I think this is pretty low for where everyone else has got it. I don't see the massive appeal with this. It's just a good pop song. I listen to it when it comes on Spotify, and that's it. I don't know what they're going to do with this live. Like, they had a story in the music video, and the story was kind of cool, but they obviously can't fully replicate that on stage, so I don't know if it's just going to be very simple staging or what. Something about this didn't grab me the way it did for everyone else, and I don't know. I'm trying to think. It could just be that I reacted to San Marino before, and I was like, yeah, say na na na, but no, I'm just. I just don't see the massive appeal, but I do like it. It's a decent song. I could see this in the charts. But again, I don't know what it is. It's a good song, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah. 23 is Norway. I think I had this lower, and then I put it higher, and then I put it lower again. This is kind of like a roller coaster for me. I think I go through like stages of liking this and stages of hating it. Yeah, I don't see the massive love for this either. I think I'm very, very different when it comes to like Eurovision like tops. I don't feel like I like what everyone else likes. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but then I don't at the same time. I can't fully talk about it. It's weird. The staging also kind of like off-put me when I first watched it. I was like, what is going on? There's too much. And they definitely need to dial it back. So I'm kind of intrigued to see if with a simpler staging I like this. Yeah, I think that could be the case. I think it might just be the staging kind of off-put me. Now I didn't know what to do because I was like, what am I listening to and what am I watching all at the same time? It was like hard to like comprehend what I was like looking at and listening to. But yeah, 22 is Russia. This is higher than what I thought it was going to be after I did my reaction. This hasn't been released when I'm filming this, but I can already like imagine the hate I'm going to get if they put in some of the things I've said in that. Because I think this is so outdated. It is unreal. I think that was my major like pet peeve about this. I just think it's dated. It is dated to all like gods on earth. However, I know how Sergei performs live because he was in Eurovision before, and I know that he's got a great voice, and I think that kind of brings it up for me. But yeah, I know that they're going to do something with the staging, and I think that's what kind of also annoys me about this, is they're probably going to rely on the staging and the well-known name to carry it through. I'm just not sure about this. I don't think it's a winner, but it wouldn't surprise me if people saw it and thought, oh, winner. You know? It's just, it depends on how people feel on the night. You can't predict it, you know? 21 is France. I reacted to this way back when. This was a while ago I reacted to this. Holy crap. Since then, I've listened to this. I think at first I said this was really good. I stand by that. It's just fallen due to more songs being released. I think it was decently high when it was first picked and I reacted to it, and then as the rest of the songs were released, it just kind of dropped. Which is a shame because it's such a good song. I just like so many more songs more than this. I don't think France should be ashamed of sending this. I just think that it may not do as well as their previous 3 entries. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. 20 is my Lord and Saviour Serhat. Seriously, I went on like a 2-minute run about how Serhat is my Lord and Saviour in the reaction video. I don't know if they're gonna include that or not. I really hope they don't because it's kind of embarrassing. I literally went on like a 2-minute rant about Serhat being my Lord and Saviour and how we stand Serhat in my house. And then I was like, it's gonna be a bop, and then it turned out to be a bop, and I was like, yes. I actually love this. I loved it in the reaction. I love it now. Oh my god. Whenever this comes on my Spotify playlist, I just like, I say a praise to my Lord and Saviour Serhat, and I bop about my room. No, seriously, I'm not even joking. Like, this is a bop. This is a disco bop, and I would not be surprised if this qualified. I don't think I can vote for it, which sucks. But seriously, like, we need to drive Serhat through to the final because Serhat. I just love this. I can't, like, get it out of my head. It's just really catchy. It's just so good. Oh, I'm kind of worried why I like this so much. I hated his 2016 entry as well, and then I just think this has just grown on me. 19 is Cyprus. I don't think I got as much hate on this video that I thought I was gonna get. I thought I was gonna get slaughtered for hating this. And especially with the things I said, I was like, oh, I have a problem with Cyprus copy and pasting what they did last year. I stand by that comment. I do. Why couldn't we think you can just go, oh, that worked, copy and paste it, there you go. Irks me, take a risk, do something different, don't just send the same thing because it's boring. It's a decent song, it's a bop, it's like, yes, it's a chart topper, but again, I have that issue of it's copy and pasted. Sorry, I can't get past that, and it annoys me and it irks me whenever I listen to it. I'm just like, oh, Fuego 2.0. I literally can't get past it. Sorry. 18 is Armenia. Not gonna lie, I did expect a lot more from Armenia. I think there was just such a massive hype building up, and I saw the teaser that they released for it, the day before it was released. I was expecting like this ethnic banger, and then I got this and I was like, oh, okay, it's modern, kind of generic, but it's got a good message, and her voice is amazing, and that last minute actually is amazing. My issue with this song is I wish that the whole song had the power that like that last minute, like 30 seconds to a minute has. If that whole song had that power, I would just be like, yes, I would love this. But it doesn't. I think that's why it falls a bit further down for me. I think it just misses that power for the first like 2 minutes. Yeah, sorry. I still love it though. I think the message is amazing with the song. 17 is Belgium. I think this is the lowest a Belgian entry has been since 2015 for me. I think a lot of us agree this is kind of one of the weaker Belgian entries of the last 5 years, if not the weakest. And I think that's just because it lacks power, and it lacks something. I said that in the reaction. It lacks something, and I couldn't tell what it lacked. And I think it was maybe a key change. Wow, what's new? Chloe wants a key change in the song. No, but I think what City Lights did live, bringing that key change into it, elevated it, and I think that's what Wake Up needs to do. And I don't know if they're gonna do it. They could choose not to, and they could keep the song the way it is. However, I just think that it would benefit from maybe that key change in the last minute. I think that could elevate it way more, and I think I could really like it if there was a key change in it. It's just it's good. It's good, but it needs something. That's my thoughts on it. 16 is Spain. This is one of the two I didn't react to. So you guys, oh no, well technically 3 I didn't react to. 3, Croatia, and now Spain, and then there's another one I didn't react to. I love this. It's just a Mediterranean banger. There we go. Yeah, this is Spanish all over it, and I love it. I am in love with this. Maybe not as much as Louise is in love with this. Yeah, I think she's kind of obsessed with Mickey, but I love this song anyway. I can't wait to see what they do on stage with this. This is going to be so fun. This is going to just be 3 minutes of pure party, and I'm in love with this, and that's all I need to say. 15 is Denmark. I'm kind of surprised about how high this ended up in my top. This was so cute for me. I love this. I think I said before I reacted, I was like, love is forever. Is it now? Being like all cynical, but seriously, this is so cute. The national final staging was kind of interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they elevate that to in the actual stage in Tel Aviv. But yeah, I would love to see Denmark in the final with this. I don't know if they will get into the final because this year is just unpredictable, but I love this so much because it's just so cute, and like it gives me a vibe. It's like an old school vibe I get from this. It's just cutesy, and I'm like, yes, it's so cute. 14 is Czech Republic. Oh no, this is another one I didn't react to. I reacted to it, and I think my video like did something weird and I couldn't use it. Oh, I forgot about that. I really like this, and I like what they have kind of revamped it to, if you would call it a revamp. The recent music video is they changed the second, like, She Was My Neighbour When We Were 13. He sings that, and I prefer him singing that, because I remember watching his Vidbeer performance for the one of the semi-finals, because I was intrigued to see like how he would perform live, because I think that was one of my things. I wanted to see how he would pull this off live, and I thought that the like talking bit was going to be awkward live, and he changed both the talking bits to singing, and I preferred that so much more. So I hope that he sings both talking bits actually on the night, because I think that's going to help it so much more. I just find the awkward British accent, it's such an awkward British accent. I think that's what he's trying to go for, and I just don't get it. But I love this. It's a bop. 13 is Sweden. Okay. I went on a rant. I didn't go on a rant, but I talked a bit in my reaction about how Jan Lundvik wrote both, obviously, Sweden's song and then the UK song, and how I think we got the better song. I stand by that. Sorry. It's a Jan Lundvik song, and you can't help but love it. I don't know what lets it down. I think what lets it down for me is knowing there's such a similar song that's better in the contest. It's still a good song. It's a credible entry. Again, Sweden doing what they do best, send a male. We could have had Victoria, but no, they were like, nah, let's send a male, you know, because that's what we do. I'm still mad that Victoria didn't win. Sorry. Get over it. I can't. 12 is Albania. This is the other one I didn't react to. This was the first song released, and I didn't think it had much of an impact on me when I first heard it, like the original version, and then I don't know what it is about the revamp, but the revamp kind of was like, oh, this is here and I like it. Albania keeping it ethnic and just in their native language, and I think that's the reason why I stan. Like, I just love this entry, and I think they did it right keeping it in Albanian. They didn't mess up, and I think they've learned to just stick with their guns and keep it in Albanian, because it's worked for them in the past and it's probably going to work for them again, I think. And just missing out on my top 10 is Portugal. I love this. This is just different to what they've sent previously, and I think that's why I love it. It's such a massive contrast, and it's just modern, it's now, and the message behind it is really great and well written. Yeah, I think this whole stage is just really cool, and yeah, I really like it, and I think this is gonna do well in the final. So yeah, my 10th place, and I give that 1 point, is the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. However, they are no longer called that. It's just that my Eurovision scoreboard has them down as that. Sorry. They are now called North Macedonia. I love this. This is, seriously, this brought me to tears when I listened to it for the first time. I think I started crying. Well, I didn't start crying, but I was like almost close to crying in the reaction video. Something about this and just having that message of be yourself. This is who I am, and I'm standing up for who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. I think that kind of got me. And it's just the way that she sings it and the instrumentation, it's just, and I swear to God, I think there's a key change in there. It's just amazing. I can't love this enough, and I really hope Macedonia gets the staging right with this, otherwise I would hate to see this miss out because of terrible staging. In 9th place, getting my 2 points, is Hungary. I love this. It's just, oh, this literally just makes me smile when I hear this. I just can't. I love this so much. I can't describe what makes me love this so much. It's just magical, and it's an experience when you listen to it. And my reaction, I was just like captivated by it, and I couldn't stop listening to it afterwards. And it's just, it takes you on a journey, and you're on that journey, and you have to experience everything. Yeah, it's really a good song. It's ethnic, and it's in Hungary, and it's everything I want a song to be, you know. In 8th place, getting my 3 points, is Greece. Her voice is all I can say about this. Her voice helps this song so much. If she can perform this live, oh my god, she will be dead set with the juries, I think. This will, oh my god, be amazing live if she can sing this. It's very modern. It's modern. People could say it's generic, like the instrumentation. But I think what elevates this so much more to just a generic song is her voice. Like, she puts in actual technique. Like, can you imagine that in a pop song? No, but she does sing really well, and I want to see this live. I need to see her perform this somewhere before the final, so I can tell if she can perform this live. In 7th place, getting my 4 points, is Serbia. Oh my god, I love this. I think what helps this is just her voice. She is a powerhouse. I love a good voice, I love good instrumentation, and I love a good key change, and I love a good song in a native language. Those are some things you should know about me. No, but this is just, I love this, and I think with a perfect staging, this could just be amazing. Oh my god, this could be elevated, this could just do really well. 6th place, getting by 5 points, is the UK. This was a lot higher, and I think it's kind of slipped down as songs were released and revamped, but I still stand by that I love our song this year. I'm glad they didn't revamp it, and here's the thing why. I think not spending the money on a music video and not spending the money on a revamp, I think is giving them more money for the actual staging, and I think they're going to need the money for what I have planned. I have like a full staging planned in my head. Like, I imagine like pyro curtains, pyrotechnics, like I have it all in my head. And they kind of need a lot of money because I know that pyro costs a lot. So I'm really hoping they've saved up the money for the pyro this year, because they need to use it for the song to be just stunning. I'm imagining like as the key change goes and he does his big notes, like a pyro curtain falls down behind him that's like gold and amazing, and I'm just imagining like the crowd clapping. Watch myself get like last place after I've like pictured it all out, and they just have him in a bin bag. Don't do that to me, BBC. Like, you could just hire me as your stage director. I could give you some staging. Like, he doesn't need to do all these weird hand movements he was doing in the national final. He can just be himself. you know, sing to the camera at certain points. Yeah, we could do amazing. I think this is going to be really great with the juries. I don't know about televotes, to be honest. I have no clue. But I think this could be amazing with the juries. His voice is amazing. It's a very jury friendly song, and I think that's going to rack us up some points in it better. Because I'm sick of being really low on the scoreboard. Fifth place, getting my 6 points, is Romania. I think at first I was like, oh, do I like this as much as some other entries? However, revamping it and just listening to it, it's amazing. I can't describe it enough, and I can imagine a really dark staging. It's just, oh, I would love to, I can't wait to see this on stage. It's going to be amazing. In fourth place, getting my 7 points, is Malta. My reaction for this was like, I can't believe Malta are sending this. Malta are sending an actual Mediterranean song, which makes sense, and it's a bop, and I love it. But I do, I prefer it to replay, I prefer it to Fuego. I love this. I can't wait for her to sing this live, because I know she can bring it vocally, which is what and I can't wait for the staging. It needs to be a party on stage, otherwise I will be disappointed, but I love it. In third place, getting my 8 points, look at my French coming in handy, is Slovenia. It's just got that magic spark for me, and I don't know. Something about it just clicks with me, and I'm just like, I love this. I can't explain it, so that's the thing. I can never describe why I love songs. It's just I love them, and it's if it has that spark with me, it's got that spark, and Slovenia has that spark with me this year. The staging is intimate, and I think Slovenia is what I said about 500 times in reaction video. Simple but effective. It's simple in its song, it's simple in its staging, but it is effective. And I would not be surprised if this did really well. In second place, getting my 10 points, is Italy. I could see this winning, to be honest. I love this. The message, everything about it, the instrumentation, the voice, the singer, the hook, like the catchiness of it. All of this has just winner written over it. I could see it winning in May, to be honest. And I wouldn't be mad at it either. It's just got that presence that just screams this is a winner, and it may not be my personal winner, but like if it's amazing, like if they do something elevated with staging, yeah, it could definitely be a winner, definitely. Now for my first place, getting my 12 points, it's the Netherlands. This, oh my god, I can't talk about this. Because whenever I start talking about it, I think about the song and I legit start to cry. I was crying like a baby in my reaction video, and I want this to win so bad. I can imagine just this winning. I can imagine it. Like, it's got winner vibes for me. It's when it's like the last 30 seconds of minute of the song, and it's like the whole like chorus builds, like comes together, and he's singing the chorus, and I just get goosebumps. Like, I get goosebumps every time I listen to this, and I cry whenever I listen to this, and I just want this to win so badly, because oh my god, it deserves it. If the staging suits the song perfectly, then this is probably going to do really well, and I would not be surprised if this wins. I just don't know, because my favourites never seem to win, and it's kind of upsetting. But yeah, that's my top 41. Oh my god, I've been speaking for almost an hour now about Eurovision. Oh my god. If you've stuck for this whole video, I admire you. You're a trooper. That's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below, what's your top 41 looking like? What do you agree on with what I've said? What do you disagree on what I've said? Also, let me know what other videos you want me to do, considering I've filmed all my EurovisionHub reaction videos. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next one if I film another one. Maybe I'll see you next year. You can also catch me on EurovisionHub, and mainly I'm always on Instagram, so check out my Instagram, Twitter as well, details are down in the description, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.